One more for the road. The Swine Brothers issued a public apology in written form because sure as fuck they already realized that their on-camera presence isn't exactly welcome and it was going to do nothing but go and stir the internet pot and conjure up tons of memes on memes on memes. A never-ending cycle of yucks that we could all have at the expense of these greedy, narcissistic, stupid as fuck assholes. They issued this apology because they realized that their hand got caught in the cookie jar, that their plans became unraveled almost immediately, that their grand plans for tons of control over shit that they do not own, that they did not create, suddenly was exposed to the entire world. Being exposed to the entire world didn't really aid them because their brand recognition suddenly just sank right into the shitter and they've been losing hundreds of thousands of subscribers since then. Then, they had to go and delete both of their videos because this is the best way possible to say that you do not want anybody else being reminded of that magical day in history where you done fucked up. React World is no longer going to be a thing. They're no longer going to copyright the word react and all the other shit that they said that they were going to that they didn't have the right to go and do. They're doing all this because they're sorry. Oh hey, they got to lift a lot of the flags off of videos that they went and flagged because, man, that competition, fuck all that shit. Them and all the fucking shitheels at Full Screen who said, hey, that's okay, and the dumb fucks at YouTube, yes, the fucking very platform that I'm on right now, that said, oh, that's okay. It's fine that they're going and doing that. I mean, this doesn't fall under fair use or anything or public domain, so let's let them go and dogpile the smaller channels. Now, all of this shit that's been proven, without a shadow of a doubt, oh, they're so sorry. We should all forgive them. Let bygones be bygones. I'm sure that they'll go on to become bigger and better people. You know, I keep on seeing all these apologist-ass motherfuckers who are so goddamn fucking spineless, who don't want to offend anybody, so they just want to walk that line as much as humanly possible. You don't mind getting the recognition and the attention by discussing the topic at hand, but you don't want to sit there and you don't want to rock the boat at all, do you? So essentially, you have nothing to add to it. Oh, Alpha, that's so hateful for you to say, because not everybody should hate them. They were fucking over anybody and everybody, and this wasn't exclusive to YouTube. Their plans got caught, and now they're trying to go and make amends so that their ship doesn't sink. Let me tell you this, all you apologist motherfuckers out there, and you know who the fuck you are, all of you would not be saying what you're saying if what they were doing was directly affecting you. If this was fucking with your bottom line, if this was fucking with your income, if this was fucking with your livelihood, all of a sudden you'd be singing a different tune entirely, and don't sit there and try to fucking flip the script and say something different. Trust me, it would be different. Oh, but because this is some shit that isn't about you, oh, well, you're fine, right? You're fine with all that. Yeah, I'll be the good person. I'll try to stick up for them. Get the fuck out of here with all this goddamn bullshit. This nonsensical fucking rambling of vassals out there that want to go and find the good in people. This was meticulously planned from start to finish for them to have control over shit and to be able to sit back like fat cats and go and fill their goddamn wallet. Hey, we get a piece of everybody's pie even though we didn't work to go and get it. Hey, we own this and we own that. How about you didn't create the idea of kids or old people or anybody in general reacting to things at all? This shit has been around for decades, for generations, on television, in written material, all of this shit. And you're thinking that you own this, that you're special to it. When you were called out for it, what was happening? Mum's the word. Don't say anything at all. Just take it, lock it away. We don't want to offend and bother anybody. How about this? On your little update video, the one that I did a reaction to, that one, how many comments did you go and delete? You were sitting there scouring that shit like nobody's business. As a matter of fact, I can already tell you from my own personal experience, you didn't delete 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6 of my comments. A lot of which actually had thumbs up on them. and had people responding to them. And it wasn't just mine. I had seen comments on there were tons of thumbs up with tons of people going and talking in them, becoming little threads all within themselves. Deleted. And then people going back on like, what the fuck, really? Because they went to go and respond to some of the people that replied to them, but then their comment was gone altogether. Why is that? Because you were playing damage control. And that's what you're doing right here. This is all damage control because you're hoping. You're crossing your little fucking fingers. Both you ugly ass motherfuckers are hoping. You fucking swine brothers don't want your rep to be completely destroyed. You're hoping that the internet's usual short attention span will allow it to just go and deviate off into something else. I mean, we are in the midst of a big political season, so maybe people will focus on that. Or just find some other rudimentary thing on the internet that they can go and focus all their attention on, whether it's positive or negative. So, obviously, this storm will pass, right? I say fuck that. I still say continue, unsub the Fine Brothers. I want to see the road to 10 million. When I was seeing the live stream of your subs dropping off left and right, it brought a smile to my face. I have people that go to your channel actually use adblock. And I never condone adblock on anybody's channel. At all. I just don't like you guys because I see you for who you are. You are greedy pieces of fucking shit. And your white knights, these fucking goddamn idiots, I've seen your Facebook page. And most of the dumb little idiots on there that want to go and defend you, do it for one of two reasons, and only one of two reasons. The first is, well, I like their videos, how dare you say something bad? Here's evidence to go and back everything that I'm saying so you can understand why I would ever come to a conclusion like this. I don't care, this made me laugh, so fuck you and shut up. So there's number one. They like their videos, they don't want to hear anything else. They don't care, and those are some of the worst kind of people because they don't give a shit. I say, fuck them. Then number two, is the ones that, regardless of everything that's happening, regardless of what they've done, they hope to get in your good graces. And they hope that you'll see them defending you without anybody having to go and hold their hand. And I'm like, maybe you'll like me, and then you'll sponsor me, and you'll put me on a friend page, or even include me in a video. Except for it'll never happen. They don't really give a fuck about you. The only way they give a fuck about you is if you had something to bring to the table so that their pockets got lined. You don't have no draw, you have no pull, you have no star power. Why the fuck would they give a shit about you? But I could never explain that to you because you were already too goddamn simple to begin with, and all you were thinking about was yourself, so fuck off. This video right here, I mean, this should be part of my trilogy. This should be the little triforce of all the bullshit that happened in a span of only a couple days having to do with the Fine Brothers. You were some of the biggest, talentless sacks of shit I've ever seen. You ripped off everybody else's idea, and you went and you banged good on it. And I don't have an issue with that. Hey, by all means, do your fucking thing. You're not exactly unique, but whatever. But the fact that you were trying to go and own everything, the fact that you were flagging videos because you didn't want that competition, and we're talking about ones with only a couple thousand, tens of thousands, oh wait, a couple with 100,000, but we're not getting a piece of it, and we own React! Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? So you were going in, and you were chopping them down left and right. What about the channels that had all the strikes against them, and they got shut down? Oh, I guess that's not a big deal, right? That's not a big deal whatsoever. But they apologized, you should forgive them. I don't have to forgive anybody. Because the thing is, anytime that you decide that, well, it's okay, we forgive them, we're going to allow them to be better people, they're not going to. You know what that means? That they see that there's a fucking weak link, and that they eventually can just go back, come full circle, and do this shit all over again, because what was the repercussion? What, having to come out and say, hey, we're sorry? They did all this shit behind everybody's backs. What's to make you think that they won't go and do it again if they aren't under a microscope all the fucking time? And is that annoying to have to go and do that all the time? To have to sit there and fucking parent these pieces of shit? Yeah, but if you continue to dwindle their worth, if you continue to diminish the value of their name, which isn't all that fucking hard, all things considered, well, this shit is pretty much like shooting fish in a barrel. Shooting copywritten fish in a barrel. And let's see if those fish react, huh? All this pun fun. Look, I've already said my piece, but I had to at least end with this because they had their dumb little written bullshit of an apology that was so fucking forced, that was so insincere, that was so, well, more PR bullshit. I mean, it was PR laden everywhere. You could just see it. You and your fucking videos, you guys rolled your eyes. You sat there condescendingly talking down to everybody watching it. You talk to people as if they were stupid, yet they know what the fuck you're doing. And you're gonna sit there and think that people are fucking foolish enough to continue liking you? And look, there's gonna be a lot of... You guys got millions of subscribers. You have more than my channel will ever see, ever have. And I'm understanding of that. But I can say this, anybody who does unsubs from you, I hope that they go out there and they subscribe to several other channels that deserve it, that have earned it, that aren't like you talentless fucking shitbags. Fuck you, Fine Brothers. Sorry, Swine Brothers. You're nothing but fucking goddamn corporate pigs. Oh, and by the way, remember this. We're not talking about two people. We're talking about a fucking company. I love that everybody forgets this shit. They've got overhead. They've got people to pay. They are an actual group of people. They have studios. They have lots of shit. This isn't just two people. They could give a fuck less. They just want your money. That's all. And they want it by any means necessary. And all of this is just a smokescreen to keep you looking away from their actual plan. And that's to get right back on track and do what they were doing. That's rebuild and restructure, and I say fuck that. Let's continue to demolish. This is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on. And, well, I've ended it by saying fuck you to the Fine Brothers every time, so why not keep with tradition, right? Fuck you.